Hey friends, good afternoon. It's Barb. Hey, I wanted to talk today just briefly about gratitude. What does it mean to have an attitude of gratitude? What type of person are you? Are you a grateful person? Are you a person that complains a lot? Are you a person that sees the negative in everything? Are you the person that sees the positive in everything? So, are you a person that has an attitude of gratitude? So, I often think of what it means to be grateful. The Bible talks about giving thanks in all things. That means the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, what does that mean exactly? Giving thanks in all things. So, let's just say, for example, you just lost your job due to a layoff. It's hard to be grateful for the fact that you no longer have income coming in or that you just lost your job. But God, I think, challenges us to give thanks in all things, to count it all joy, to suffer with Christ a little, but also to still have that attitude of gratitude even in the midst of that. So I think what that challenge is just recognizing that God holds us in the palm of his hand all the time, that he is ordering our steps. And I think sometimes it's very hard for us to move. Maybe God's been prompting your heart for a while to look for another job because the one you have is causing you way too much stress, throwing your work-life balance way out of proportion, etc. So sometimes he will allow things like that to happen to move us into a better place where he'd like us to be. So I think this is, as we grow trust, this is where God challenges us to give thanks in all things. So are we grateful when those struggles come? It is hard to say thank you, God, for the struggles. But I've thought often of times when I've struggled in my life. And, my husband taught my son this prayer when he was very little. Good morning, God. I love you, God. Thank you for today. Give me the grace I need to be good today. And although that's such a simple childlike prayer, I still say it today. Because it's waking up every day with gratefulness in your heart, thanking God for what he's done today. It's knowing that he's going to order our steps today. It's knowing he's with us every step of the way. So I often, those times when I do feel down, I stop and I take inventory. I try to nip at the bud immediately, take inventory. God, I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my salvation. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for a place to sleep, for food on the table. I'm thankful for the struggles that I have today. I'm thankful for all that you do. And if we sit down and really take inventory, we will realize that God has really provided for us. He has taken care of us. I just think that gratitude, that attitude of gratitude, is vital to our life. No one really likes to be around a Debbie Downer all the time. I mean, it's one thing to have a friend talk to you about a situation they're going through, or they're just needing someone to vent, but it's hard to be around someone who's a constant complainer, who's very negative. It's like it saps the life out of you. You want to be there to support them and love them, but it's very hard to be around that all the time. So this kind of goes back to the video I made a few days ago about, is the glass half full or half empty, or positive versus negative thinking. Having that attitude of gratitude and that hope in God, I think, is really key. So here's the question of the day, something to think about. What is it in your life that you are grateful for? And if you're struggling with being a complainer or just not being grateful in your heart, what's one thing you can do today to show God your gratitude toward him and all that he's given you, the many blessings he's given you? So that's the question of the day.